Welcome. In just a minute, I'll be sharing a conversation that I had with Akilah Martinez, an artist who is pioneering work in virtual realities, who took part in Amerind's Emerging Artist in Residence program. Artists who are just getting started with their careers often face difficulties, finding the time, space, and peace they need to really concentrate on their art form. The Emerging Artist in Residence program provides artists with a cash stipend, as well as a place for the artist and family members to stay at Amerind while they work on their art. The residence program is a competitive process. I want to express my appreciation to 3 senior Indigenous artists who helped shape the program. Gloria Ticini Campoy, Barbara Teller Ornelas, and Dwayne Moctema are well-known faces at Amerind. They have generously exhibited their work here, helped curate exhibits, and led public programs. As senior artists, they have all mentored younger artists in their careers. Gloria, Barbara, and Dwayne helped Amerind set up the application process for the residency and helped us select the artists who are accepted into the program. I also want to thank Dr. Maria Martinez, Amerind's Associate Curator, and Maggie Onosorgan, Amerind's Public Program Manager, who joined me in administering the program and helping our artists get the most out of their experience. Please enjoy this video recorded conversation. Hello everyone, my name is Eric Kaldahl. I'm the President and CEO of the Amerind Museum, and joining me today is our artist in residence currently, Akilah Martinez. She is an accomplished artist with several awards to her credit. She does some fascinating art that we're going to learn more about today that happens in virtual reality and in augmented reality. And so welcome, Akilah.
Yes, so yate anotwa. Hello everyone. She Akilah Martinez Yanashia. My name is Akilah Martinez. Nohoka Diandane Nishle. So I consider myself as a holy surface being. That's what Navajos consider themselves being here on Earth. And I come from the Navajo Nation, from a community called Red Springs chapter. And so I'm an artist in cultural barrier. So I focus on revitalizing language and culture through XR technology and video production.
So how did you discover that art form and pursue it?
Yeah, so I obtained my Bachelor of Fine Arts from the University of New Mexico. And during that time, my focuses were video production and also electronic art. That's where I really got into coding. And so that's where I discovered augmented reality, virtual reality. And some of our assignments were to create immersive worlds, art worlds that the public could enjoy. So that's where I grew a fascination for this. I immediately felt like virtual reality and augmented reality were a strong tool that Indigenous communities could use to revitalize language, culture, and to rewrite their own stories. So that was back in 2014. And how I really started to pursue it was after I graduated college, I moved home to take care of my grandma. And when my grandma passed away in 2018, I really reflected on what I wanted to do with my artistry. And I realized that if I wanted to make a monumental impact with my art, that I would have to learn about entrepreneurship and financial literacy. But that coincidentally aligned me with reconnecting with XR technology through an immersive technology fellowship that I got from an XR company called Crux. And with Crux, I was able to travel between New York City and Los Angeles to learn from leading XR technologists, social entrepreneurs, and impact investors. So that was really a time of growth for me where I kind of just got thrown into an environment that I was not really familiar with. I was learning about finances and business, but coupled with XR technology and how people of color can use XR technology as a way to rewrite their own stories. So that was my reconnection and journey, start of my journey in 2019 during that fellowship. That has led to me being here today, being able to develop augmented reality projects, full stack developer.
Wonderful. So you said that one of your goals for using technology was to work on the revitalization of language. Can you talk a little bit about the connection between your art and that goal?
going back to my lifelong goal of creating community-based media in our language and culture, since XR technology is an emerging technology and is how the world is going to be finding entertainment and just information in the coming years, I feel like it's important to get into the field at the inception of XR technology to ensure that Indigenous voices are represented. Unlike traditional forms of media like video production and books, where a lot of the beginning times of those mediums were very much dictated by just one source of storytelling. So with XR technology, the ownership of storytelling is not really defined yet. It's really a global thing where all cultures have the chance to be included.
So, getting to the experience of your art. So, if I were to experience one of your works, and tell me if I'm getting this wrong. So, for instance, I might have a tablet and I would pick it up and I would see on the tablet the space that I'm in would also be on the screen. And then your art appears on the screen as if it's in the space that I'm standing in myself. And then I can interact with it. Am I understanding augmented reality right?
Yes, that's a great observation. That is exactly how augmented reality works. Um, and a lot of the times, the 3D model or object that's placed in your environment, you'll be able to walk around it as if it was an object in your environment. In some cases, there could be interactivity, there could be a button you click in the digital reality, the virtual reality, and that button would create certain interactions that would happen. Or you can touch the model on your screen and move it around and make it bigger in size. There are so many different possibilities with that.
And so you're joining us. This is we're recording this very late in July of 2024, and you're going to be with us here at Amerind in your residency for about a month. What are your goals while you're here?
Yes, so in my proposal, I had mentioned that I could use this time to really advance and optimize my augmented reality and specifically optimizing 3D model creation. And while I'm here at Amerind, my goal is to really learn how to do something that's called 3D model rigging. And rigging basically allows you to add skeletons to a 3D model, and then those skeletons could be coded so they can be animated in the 3D model or in the virtual reality. So that's kind of one aspect that I'm really just wanting to get a hang of while I'm here. Also, I've spent the first days here at my residency gathering digital pictures of just different textures in the environment, either that's rocks, cactus, sand, and I plan to implement those textures into an augmented reality project based on the Cherokee Apache, whose land we're basically sitting on, right? So that's kind of a project that I aim to complete for this residency. And I'm also Cherokee Apache. So being here and creating this project is very meaningful to me.
So you had mentioned that in addition to being Danette, you are also Cherokee Apache. Um, can you tell me, you and I have spoken offline about this, but what it means to be here in this part of what is now the state of Arizona in traditional Cherokee Apache territory, what that means for you?
Yeah, so it was a very kind of like emotional experience for me as I was reading some of the experiences that had happened around here. And I thought it was just a really beautiful connection. My connection to my Apache lineage has always been through the Muscalero Apache Reservation, and I've never really was able to tread on this territory down here. So it's been very nice experience.
So for people who are interested in experiencing your art, where can they go to experience it? Are there galleries you show in? Are there online spaces people can visit?
Yes, so I'm currently working on making a Glittering World Girl website, and I'm hoping to have it up by September, maybe even within a couple weeks while I'm here. And that is a great source where people can go for my art. Other than that, I've been making a lot of posts on my Facebook, on my Instagram, and even my TikTok. And all of those handles are at glitteringworldgirl.com. And they can also come here to the Amerind Museum, where we will be showcasing the experience that I was talking about earlier that's centered around Cherokee imagery.
That'll be wonderful. We're looking forward to that. So for our audience, Akilah's, when she's done with her artwork, she's going to let us access it on some tablets, and we'll have it here for our visitors to experience and enjoy, either in our art gallery or museum. So we're very excited about that. Well, it's going to be really exciting to continue to follow your career as it develops, and we're so honored that you accepted our artist in residency and had some time here at Amerind and used some of this space for your work. So Akilah, we hope that you have the best residency possible, and we're just delighted that you can be here with us. Is there anything else that you'd like to say to our audience before we say goodbye?
Well, thank you, Eric. It's been such an exciting experience being here, and everyone has been really nice, and the area is really beautiful. I would just say that for any artists out there listening, that you can absolutely do anything that you want to do, everything is possible for your art, and your art can really take you around the world.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Eric.